Good morning, friends. Welcome back to another video in our GenAI Concept series. So, have you ever asked ChatGPT something and got a very confident answer, but later realized that the answer was completely wrong? And that's called LLM hallucination. So, today let's understand what hallucination is, why it happens, and how techniques like RAG can help reduce it. So, let's get started now. So, what is an LLM hallucination? So simply put, it's when an AI generates information that sounds believable but is actually incorrect or unsupported. And the interesting part is that the answer can look very professional and confident. It could give you names, dates, facts, or even references that can sound real, but they may not actually be correct. So remember, a confident answer does not always mean a correct answer. So now let us have a look, why does it happen? An LLM mainly works by predicting the next likely token based on patterns it learned during training. It is an automatically checking every statement against a reliable database. So if the model does not have enough information or does not have the right context, it can still generate an answer that sounds reasonable. So that's why one important thing to remember is fluent does not always mean factual. Now let us have a look at how does it happen. Let us understand the basic flow. A user asks a question. The LLM then predicts the token needed to generate a response. But suppose that model does not have a reliable information or context for that question. It may still generate a confident response, and that response could be wrong. So in simple terms, question, model generates, no reliable context, confident but potentially incorrect answer. So that is one way hallucination can happen. So here is a simple analogy. Imagine that you are a student in an exam. The teacher asks you a question you never studied, but instead of saying I don't know, you decide to make up an answer. You explain it confidently, it sounds convincing also, but deep within, you know that it's completely wrong. So, that is the simple way to understand the idea behind an AI hallucination. And of course, an LLM is not actually a student, it generates text based on patterns it learned. Now, where do hallucinations matter? Now, it becomes especially important when AI is used in real world applications. For example, imagine a customer support AI giving incorrect product information, or a legal AI generating a completely made up case reference. In healthcare or finance, incorrect information can be even more serious. So, that is why production AI systems need grounding, validation, and evaluation. So, can RAG help reduce hallucination? Certainly, yes. Instead of asking the LLM to answer only from what it learned during the training, RAG first retrieves the relevant information from an external knowledge source. Then the information is further provided to the LLM as a context. So the flow becomes like question, retrieve relevant context, LLM answer. So this can help reduce unsupported answers. But always remember one thing, RAG does not guarantee that the answer will always be correct. If retrieval is wrong or the LLM misunderstands the retrieved information, error can still happen. So now for a final key takeaway, LLM can sound confident even when they are wrong. That's what we call hallucination. And when accuracy really matters, we can use techniques like RAG, grounding, validation, and evaluation to improve reliability. So remember this one line. Plausible answer does not always mean verified fact. And that's what LLM hallucination means. So I hope you found this concept easy to understand. If you have any questions or doubts, please feel free to drop them in the comments, and I will try to answer them in my best possible ways. So I will see you in the next video with another exciting GenAI concept. Until then, keep learning and keep growing. Thank you for watching.